How do you change hearts and minds of people? Sometimes people that you don't really know, people maybe have preconceptions about how you are. Maybe they just make those judgments just by looking at you, which we know can happen far too often. We know people sometimes judge people by the clothes they're wearing, sometimes by the watch they're wearing, not realizing that this may only be like a 17 pounds watch that may look in some people's eyes and a glimpse, maybe they think it's worth a lot more. Sometimes people see the car you drive, where you live, how you walk, how you talk, and they can make these prejudgments about you. And you'll find that by having these prejudgments from these individuals, it can have an effect on you. Because when you are coming home, for instance, maybe your neighbours are looking at you and looking in a certain way, you might smile at them, they don't really react, or you look at them hoping that they will look at you so you can smile at them. If none of that works by you just having those eye contacts and trying to hope that you can maybe smile at them to see, can I approach them, can I speak to them, what can you do to change their hearts and minds about you? It's something that in history we're taught about, and is taught in many different religions, especially when it comes to your neighbours. And it's not limited just to your neighbours, it's limited to people in your workplace, people that you may have not seen for a long time. Maybe you've got old friends that you've not really connected with, relatives, close family members, and doing small little acts, which to be honest doesn't take a very long time. And if you do it as part of what you would be doing normally and just make a little bit extra, you'll find it really doesn't have any kind of impact on your times or any kind of efforts that's required. However, the end result is so profound that it will make your life easier and your life more comfortable. So one of the things I remember is I had this delivery driver once, and for some reason or another, he just took a disliking to me, and to my family, to be honest. And we started thinking, what is it? We're the only people in the area that are of a brown complexion. Maybe he has a problem with that. He seems to be fine with everyone else. And I just couldn't figure it out. I tried eye contact, tried to smile at him, make conversation at times, but nothing seemed to be working. So I sat there and I prayed a little bit while I was praying, and I thought, let me just ask, could a situation be created so it gives us me an opportunity to maybe diffuse, find out a bit more why this delivery driver just seems to have a problem. So it came up. The situation came up where basically this lady had fallen over. He stopped his car and he actually helped her, and I noticed it, and I was surprised. I thought, wow, this delivery driver actually is kind, and it changed my perception of them straight away, because I thought, well, hang on, why would someone stop to help someone that's fallen over? Some people just walk past. He helped them. I came outside also to help, and he said to me, look, my van is full of parcels, I can't fit them in, would you be able to take this lady to her house? I said, of course I would, and I did. And it was that little snippet that changed everything. And what I did is I went inside first. I got some chocolate, just some bars of chocolate I had at home, and a can of soda, and I gave it to him. He was so over the moon by that small little gesture that he took it, he smiled, and he said, thank you. That day on, he waves at me as he goes past. He's polite. We have small conversations, even about his dog and his family. He was telling me some personal information last time, and it changed things so much and so quickly. And I thought, how can we carry that on? So I wanted to basically change how my neighbours potentially thought about me as well, and my family. So I thought, I know, an easy way is food, right? We all like to eat it and enjoy it, and people from different cultures we have different foods, how other people may have, or maybe even just the same, but it always tastes different when you taste someone else's food. You can have one person making one samosa, and you can make a samosa, but it may taste completely different. So I thought, right, I've got a special occasion coming up. I'm gonna make a few. Let's just make a few extra samosas. I didn't personally make them, but my family did. Some pakore, some samosa, and some sweets as well. So went and gave it around to some of the neighbors around us, and they were so over the moon, so overwhelmed by it, that now they go past, they smile, they want to ask us how we are. It's absolutely amazing how a small little gesture goes so far. Apply it not just to your neighbors, apply it to your work colleagues. Sometimes it doesn't matter how mean or how anything is going, or your marriage or whatever it is. Take in something, take in some biscuits. I spent 42p on a packet of biscuits and gave it to someone, and I opened it out and left it on the side as well, a different occasion, and the difference it makes when people come up, oh, thank you very much. And just that little small gesture changes everything. It also makes your day feel better. You don't then have to think about, what if that person likes me, has a person got a problem with me? You don't realize how these little thoughts go into your head, and they stay in there, and every now and then they'll just come back, and they can eat away at you, and it affects some people more than others. I like to diffuse them early on, so I don't have to think about it. And you can do exactly the same. Do it with your relatives, close family members. Maybe you've just had an argument with a close family member. Make them something. It doesn't matter, even if it wasn't your fault. Think about the bigger picture and just go ahead and do something really nice. You'll feel a lot better. I know I do, and I won't stop doing it. And hopefully you will do the same.